Ever wondered why your dream trip to France might turn into a nightmare? France, the country known for its romantic cities, enchanting landscapes, and delectable cuisine, has a less glamorous side, an escalating bug problem. Yes, you heard that right. This issue is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a growing concern that's affecting both locals and tourists alike. Over the recent years, France has seen a significant rise in the population of bugs, particularly in urban areas. This increase is not only surprising, but also alarming. These unseen pests, often hidden in the nooks and crannies of homes, hotels, and even public places, are causing a stir in the otherwise serene French lifestyle. Now you might be thinking, what kind of bugs are we talking about? Well, there's a wide variety. The most commonly encountered pests include bedbugs, cockroaches, and even rats. Yes, rats! These creatures are not only a nuisance, but also carriers of various diseases. Picture this. You're staying at a charming French hotel only to wake up with itchy red bites from bedbugs. Or you're enjoying a picnic in one of the picturesque parks and a rat scurries past you. Not quite the holiday experience you were hoping for, right? The bug problem in France is more than just an occasional cockroach in your bathroom or a mouse in the attic. It's a widespread issue, one that has been increasing at an alarming rate. These pests are invading homes, hotels, restaurants, and even some of the country's most beloved landmarks. But why is this happening? What has caused this surge in the bug population? More importantly, what impact is it having on the residents and the millions of tourists who visit France every year? So let's dive deeper into this issue and understand why it's becoming a significant concern. Why are these creepy crawlies making France their home? It's time to delve into the root cause of this pesky issue. Firstly, let's consider the role of climate change. Warmer temperatures create an ideal breeding ground for many species of bugs. The gradual increase in France's average temperature over the past few decades has created a welcoming environment for these critters. This isn't just a French issue, it's a global one, but the temperate climate of France is particularly attractive to these organisms. Human behavior also plays a significant part in this. Our actions, from littering to overuse of certain chemicals, can disrupt the natural balance and promote the proliferation of bugs. For instance, our reliance on plastic has led to an abundance of non-degradable waste, providing shelter and breeding grounds for various insects. Similarly, the way we manage our landscapes influences the bug population. Overgrown gardens, unkempt parks, and abandoned buildings are all hotspots for bug infestations. Then there are infrastructural issues. Older buildings, particularly in urban areas, often have cracks and crevices that offer perfect homes for bugs. The vast historical architecture of France, while beautiful and culturally significant, can also be a haven for these pests. Lastly, we can't ignore the fact that these bugs were here long before us. As we expand our cities and towns, we're encroaching on their habitats, forcing them to adapt and find new homes, often in our own backyards. In conclusion, the bug problem in France is a complex issue, intertwined with climate change, human behavior, landscape management, and infrastructural conditions. However, it's important to remember that bugs are an integral part of our ecosystem. They play key roles in pollination, decomposition, and as a food source for other animals. So, while they may seem like an inconvenience, these bugs are a crucial part of the world we live in. They are a reminder that we share this planet with a multitude of other species, and our actions have consequences that ripple through the natural world. It's clear that this issue is not just about bugs. It's a reflection of broader environmental and societal factors. Imagine waking up to a bug-infested room in your dream French chateau. Not the most pleasant thought, is it? The unseen pests of France are more than just an annoyance. They are a real problem with significant impacts on both residents and tourists alike. Imagine, you've spent months planning the perfect vacation, dreaming of the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and the charming streets of Montmartre. But instead of enjoying these experiences, you find yourself dealing with a bug problem that leaves you scratching and uncomfortable. It's not just a nuisance. It could completely ruin your long-anticipated vacation. And it's not just tourists who are affected. Imagine living in one of the most beautiful countries in the world, only to be constantly pestered by these tiny, unwelcome guests. It's enough to make even the most dedicated Francophile reconsider their love for the country. But the impact of the bug problem goes beyond individual experiences. It poses a significant public health risk. Bugs can carry and spread diseases, creating a potential health crisis if not controlled. This isn't just a matter of a few itchy bites. It's about the well-being of millions of people. Moreover, this issue could tarnish the reputation of France as a top tourist destination. Word of mouth is a powerful tool, and tales of bug-infested holidays could deter potential visitors. This could have a major impact on the tourism industry, a vital part of the French economy. And let's not forget about the impact on the French people themselves. Dealing with a persistent bug problem can affect quality of life, causing stress and discomfort. It's a problem that needs to be addressed, not just for the sake of the tourists, but for the people who call France home. Clearly, this is a problem that doesn't just itch and bite, it has far-reaching consequences. It's high time we turn our attention to finding solutions to this pesky problem, because France, with its rich culture, beautiful landscapes, and welcoming people, deserves to be enjoyed without the nuisance of these unseen pests. So how can we reclaim France from these tiny invaders? It's a question that requires a multifaceted answer, combining individual actions, government interventions, and business involvement. Let's start with what we can do on a personal level. Bugs are attracted to food and water, so keeping our homes clean and dry can go a long way in deterring them. Regular pest control measures like using bug sprays or electronic pest repellents can also be effective. And if you're traveling, be sure to check your luggage for any stowaways before you return home. But as individuals, there's only so much we can do. That's where the government comes in. By implementing strict regulations on hygiene and sanitation in public spaces, the government can limit the places where bugs can thrive. They can also invest in research to develop more effective pest control methods and raise public awareness about the importance of preventing bug infestations. Businesses also have a critical role to play. Hotels, restaurants, and other establishments that see a high volume of people must maintain high standards of cleanliness and regularly conduct pest control. They can also contribute to research efforts by funding studies or partnering with scientific institutions. Moreover, there's a growing market for eco-friendly pest control solutions. Businesses can tap into this by developing and selling products that are not only effective against bugs, but also safe for the environment. This could range from organic bug sprays to devices that use ultrasonic waves to repel pests. And finally, let's not forget the role of technology. With advancements in fields like bioengineering, we may soon have novel ways to combat these bugs. Imagine, for instance, a genetically modified bug that can't reproduce, effectively reducing the bug population over time. The key here is that we all have a part to play. Whether you're a homeowner trying to keep your house bug-free, a government official drafting sanitation regulations, or a business owner investing in pest control technology, your actions matter, and together, we can make a difference. With a comprehensive approach, we can hope to turn the tide against these pests. As we've seen, the bug problem in France is more than just an annoyance. It is a significant issue that affects both the inhabitants and the millions of tourists who visit this beautiful country every year. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed. We began by diving into the unseen pests of France, shedding light on the types of bugs that are causing problems, from the tiny bedbugs to the more visible cockroaches. We also highlighted the areas most affected, making us realize that this problem is widespread and not confined to a particular region or a specific season. We then explored the root cause of the bug problem. Various factors contribute to this issue, such as climate change, increased travel, and lack of awareness about prevention methods. This combination of factors creates a conducive environment for these pests to thrive and multiply. Next, we discussed the impact of this bug problem. It's not just about the discomfort they cause or the fear they incite. These pests can lead to serious health issues and could even impact the tourism industry, which is a crucial part of France's economy. From there, we moved on to discuss potential solutions to tackle the bug problem. We talked about the importance of understanding the bug life cycle, using environmentally friendly pesticides, promoting public awareness about prevention methods, and the role of government and private entities in managing this issue. While bugs might be a part of life, they don't have to ruin our experiences. With awareness and concerted efforts, we can tackle the bug problem in France. Remember, every little action counts. Whether it's keeping our surroundings clean, reporting infestations promptly, or supporting initiatives that aim to control these pests, each step we take brings us closer to a bug-free France. Let's not let these tiny creatures overshadow the charm and beauty of this incredible country. And with that, we wrap up our discussion on the bug problem in France. Thank you for joining us on this informative journey. Remember,